In a quiet countryside town near a long trading road, there lived a young man named Rowan. He was around 26 years old, simple in nature, kind at heart, but very sure of one belief. He thought that if he became rich, he would finally be happy. In his mind, money was the answer to everything. Every day, Rowan watched wealthy traders pass through the town. Their carts were pulled by strong oxen, loaded with fine fabrics, silver tools, and expensive goods. They wore clean clothes and spoke with confidence. Rowan believed they lived perfect lives. He told himself that if he had their wealth, sadness would never touch him. One morning, Rowan left his small piece of land behind and went out into the world to chase riches. He worked in busy towns, helped with trade, took risks, and stayed awake many nights counting profits instead of resting. Slowly, his effort paid off. Coins turned into silver, silver into gold, and soon Rowan became a very wealthy man. He built a large house near the market center, hired many workers, and owned more than he ever imagined. Yet, when the noise of the day faded, his nights felt empty. One evening, he sat alone at a long wooden table covered with fine food. Servants waited silently, but there was no one to share the meal with him. As he ate, a strange sadness filled his chest. "I have everything I wanted," he thought. "But why does my heart feel so quiet and heavy? Why can't I buy peace?" One afternoon, while traveling back toward his old town, Rowan heard a weak cry near the road. He stopped and saw a poor boy, no older than 10, holding his younger sister. The girl looked sick and tired. The boy begged softly for help, saying he had no money for medicine. Without thinking, Rowan lifted the child and took them to a nearby clinic. He paid for the treatment and stayed nearby until the girl slowly recovered. Days later, when she opened her eyes and smiled at her brother, something inside Rowan changed. The boy hugged Rowan tightly and said, "You saved my sister. You gave us happiness that money can't measure." In that moment, Rowan felt a warmth he had never known before. His heart felt calm, full, alive. It was a kind of happiness no gold or house had ever given him. That night, Rowan returned to his large home and looked around differently. He finally understood that money could buy comfort, but not love. It could buy food, but not hunger. It could buy medicine, but not health. True happiness lived in kindness, in helping, and in sharing life with others. From that day on, Rowan used his wealth with purpose. He supported small schools, helped struggling families, and ensured no one in his town slept hungry. His once silent house slowly filled with voices, laughter, and warmth. Rowan had found the greatest treasure of all, not the wealth he earned, but the happiness he created in the lives of others.